Now, there's one person you want to listen to between 9 and 12 because you know that part where you've got a little earphone stuck in your earphone. You're working, but you're not really working. There's one lady who does a great job in keeping you company as you're starting your day at work. It is the one and only Elana Afrika Bredenkamp who's joining me right now on TMS.
Zone is brought to you by the Clicks Baby Boobaloo Expo for moms, tots and babies.
Tell me all about the journey. How are you doing, Elana?
You make it sound amazing. So hi everyone, I'm well. How are you?
I'm fantastic being here. It is amazing because having someone in your ear keeping you company, because you know that first couple of hours at work, it's usually that slow slump, but you get a great job to keep us company. Let's start off. You've been here at Jacaranda for a number of years. If you look at where you came to where it is now, how's the journey been?
I've had 20 years of broken service with Jacaranda FM. For some reason, I keep coming back. What's nice about a radio journey and any place that you like being at, you always come back and you feel like you can give more.
Yeah.
So the first time I joined Jacaranda FM, I was a newbie in radio and they trained me and they showed me the ropes. I went on to join other radio stations. The second time I came back, I had the privilege of working and learning from Martin Bester.
Yeah.
He's a great radio show host. He now hosts the morning show on Jacaranda FM between 6 and 9 a.m. He's a great guy to learn from. And then when I came back again, I was able to host the Work Zone. I tell you what's different in 20 years when you're on a platform where you get to speak with and to people. The last time I came back, which I've been now in for the past 3 years, I could really redesign the Work Zone to something that I wanted it to be. And other than just a radio show, it became a platform where I feel I can honestly help people. So this is more than a radio show in a space. I'm very happy that you guys are here. I see this as a platform that changes people's lives.
Yeah.
I see it as a pulpit or a bima, I call it, for a lack of a better word, where I'm able to teach and receive. I love and adore my listeners.
Yeah.
They are my everything. The reason I know that is because I can see how they interact on our WhatsApp line. I can see how they interact on our app, which is our Jacaranda FM app. It's accessible to everyone around the world.
Yeah.
And I can see how they react when I walk in the butchery with my children and they offer them a piece of droewors and go, "We love listening to your mum."
It's family.
It
It's
does,
like,
yeah.
This is a family meetup.
Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And I love how it feels like a constant conversation. It feels like you're constantly learning. You're learning some facts that you didn't know through so many features that you have on your show. But when you think about, the evolution of radio over the last couple of years and you think of where radio is now, what's one thing you think listeners desire now versus years ago?
I think radio and its evolution, it depends on the business. Radio is a business first and foremost when you work in it. As a listener, I really think that radio has changed from just your favorite songs on the radio to winning competitions to where you can actually learn and take something with you. Remember in lockdown, radio was quite significant for us because it was the one industry that kept on working. And I'm sorry to talk about lockdown again, but it's the one thing that has changed people's lives forever.
100%.
In lockdown, we as radio presenters became therapists. And if you were stuck in just playing songs, I don't think you are doing and working your full potential.
Because you've got the ability to be there with people in the pain, in the confusion.
It has changed a lot for us as radio people, as South Africans, and also people started listening at different times.
Yeah.
So people got up later. I know that some people would wake up for my show, where sometimes they would wake up for Martin's show, which was between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. So as a radio presenter and as Jacaranda FM, we have a massive responsibility. Sure, there's the commercial angle of, businesses make money, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not here to make money
Got the
because
connection with your listeners.
I love connection. Connection is a big word for me. It's a big word for me because I honestly feel in people's homes, if you let me into your house,
Yeah. You're taking over.
yeah,
you're taking
and I
over.
have to be responsible and do it really well.
You speak about your show and the value and the connection you've got to the listeners so well. But I must celebrate you winning finally your Presenter of the Year award at the Prism Awards last year.
Did you have to say finally, Jose? Like,
Yes,
why
because
did
you were saying 21 years later. I'm just like,
fella, why
it take
did you say fella? Like,
why did it take them so long? Why did it take them so long?
you know what's interesting? Because of the person that I am, I don't think I'm intended to win awards. I think I'm intended to give and celebrate other people.
Yeah.
I think that some people are designed to be in that space where, you enter everything you make in order to win awards. I've got the #1 parenting podcast in the country.
Yeah.
I've never won an award for it, but I don't know if I need an award if I'm helping people. Last week last year rather, had a baby, We were able to help people who couldn't conceive, and we connected 2 sets of experts and parents, and they managed to conceive. I don't know if I need an award in order to give me the gratification that story has, So I was very grateful to Prism for the award. When I don't get it, I do get it from my family, and I do get it from my people around me. I get it from people like you. I have a very grateful heart generally.
Yeah.
It's very hard to get me down because my spirit of gratitude is immense. I feel lucky whether I have got problems, feel sadness. I feel lucky because my gratitude is much bigger than awards and shows, and I really feel that my purpose is much bigger than just that.
2023, what can people expect from Elana? I mean, you're birthing podcasts like crazy and we love them.
I'm glad you asked.
What else can we expect?
Parent and Baby Brunch, the parenting series, is continuing our work as a podcast series. We don't have to be #1. We must just help people.
Yeah.
Then I'm bringing out another series that has to do with mental health. I have had the most beautiful morning that helps our teenagers. So I feel like we can just help the teenagers and their parents, because mental health is such a big word in our community, But we want to talk about your feelings.
Love it.
Yeah, so we're going to focus it on feelings. And then for the rest of the year, I might bring out another, I'm bringing out my wine. And it's with one of my favorite farms that we reside at often when we're home in Cape Town. And I can't wait to do that. The funds will go to a young scholar or a student that doesn't have money to study their wine course. So hopefully we can change lives there as well. And then I'll be here on Jacaranda FM and on stage as one of the best blessed MCs and motivational performers in the world. I feel really lucky when people ask me to work for them. So thank you as well. This is my thanks to you as well for coming to visit. You have no idea how much you do for us when you come and spread good news. So thank you for coming.
Elana, thank you for having us, and thank you for the work that you do. Thank you for keeping us company, even though we're hiding that earphone at work from 9 to 12.
Don't hide it.
You about it. Be sure to catch her every day, Monday to Friday, from 9 to 12 in the afternoon, right here on Jacaranda. Work Zone with Elana Afrika Bredenkamp. She'll be keeping
It's
you
the
company.
morning, not after.
12
Morning, 9 to 12.
9 in the morning
Till 12 noon.
This is the morning show with me, Kosi. She's trying to take over. So let's quickly go to an ad break. We'll play a battle of the height, because I've got the height. Yeah, we'll be back.